Okay, I know I look a hot mess, but let's really talk about it. So, as I continue to get older, grow and like growing my faith and growing my knowledge and like my wisdom, and continue to be obedient to God, I continuously pray that God anoints my life in a way that He can use me for His ministry, as well as make me an example, right? And what I'm starting to really realize is, when you start shedding things or you start having like a conviction about things, like when you used to twerk on top of them cars and then all of a sudden you like, nah, I can't do that. That's a little too ghetto for me. Or when you used to wear that bonnet outside and you say, nah, I can't wear that bonnet no more because I don't know, I just don't like the way that I be feeling when I walk out or the way people be looking at me. And then you might start telling other people, and other people might say, oh girl, I don't care about all that, I'm gonna have me a good time. Or, oh, I don't care because I don't gotta put on clothes to go outside, I don't gotta do my hair to go outside, stuff like that. But you start to realize that it's not about the appearance, or it's not about the the way that you look only. It's also about the way that you look spiritually. What God is calling you to do, what God is calling you to look like, how God is calling you to hold yourself. Say this to say, one of the biggest things in my life, a lot of the times, is wanting to find a man that's not of this generation, And when I go to see a guy talking about God, not drinking, not smoking, or business plans, and like just when they had a head on right. One thing about my homeboys, they know no flashing guns, no flashing money, no flashing drugs. I hate it. I don't care who you are. It's been like that my whole entire life. Even when I did indulge, I hated it. Do not flex that stuff in my face. I ain't looking for nobody to be flashy, and I'm not looking for nobody to tell me what they got. But the point is, as I started getting older, I had these convictions about the things that I was posting. Because, well, why, if I'm posting like little TikToks talking about this and that, how could I ever find my kingdom spouse? He gonna look at my page and be like, oh nah, not her. Yeah, not her. So that's when I just had to redirect. You know what I'm saying? It made me really realize, like, okay, I'm gonna have to turn my life around. I'm gonna have to turn this around. And I don't want it to just look like that. I don't want you to just look at my page and be like, okay, she's a good girl. Oh, okay, she do her Bible study. No, I want you to have a conversation with me and understand exactly that. Whatever you see on my page, I want it to be displayed in my life. Nothing that I post is just a persona, just oh, okay, that's just how she is for the moment. Oh, that's temporary. Let something happen and she gonna be back on the same thing. I don't want it to be that. I pray against it. I 100% pray against it. That's just how I feel about it. If I do want to go back to being whoever I had been, I ask God, remove it off of my heart. And then He prompts me with conviction so that I can get it together. And it is a blessing. And I just want to get on here and say that because I feel like a lot of us be living just to live. So whoever needs to hear this, make sure, your path is aligning with what God wants for you, as well as what you want for yourself.